So first of all, hello.
Hello.
My name is Elad. This is Shaked. We are from Kol Acher in Israel.
Okay.
So let's start with the question. Shaked, you want to go first?
No, you ask the first question.
Okay. So tell me, when and how you decided the Intelligent Music Project?
I joined the project like almost 4 years ago, and I was invited by Dr. Milen Bravesky, who is the owner and the producer and the person who write the music and the lyrics of the band. He invited me to sing a couple of songs in an album, and then suddenly we started to work together. Because the chemistry between us was very cool, and then we did some shows together, and the people liked how the band sounds and how the band looked with me, and we started to. It was a kind of a pretty natural process. So it's since we feel like there was a lot of chemistry working together, I decided to stay in the project, and now we are up to release our third album together. So that's how it started.
Great. Your song for Eurovision is Intention and was the first song that was released. Did you, the band, consider to send another song in sometimes from the new album maybe? Did you consider between some song, or this was the only choice from the beginning?
Well, the same thing. It was pretty natural for us because actually, when we present the songs to the national television to apply for have the chance to go to Eurovision, we were actually finishing with the recording of the new album. So we present like 3 or 4 songs that we thought that maybe those songs could have a chance and to fit in the Eurovision Song Contest. But the final word, it was on the national television. But anyway, I mean, actually one of the songs that was pre-selected, it's going to be released as a video clip very soon, so the people they can check that. Like it's pretty similar anyway. So it's I think from the beginning we knew that probably Intention would be the more fitable song for the contest, because it's not that heavy or that rock. It's more oriented to the soft rock side.
And tell us about Intention.
Yep. What do you want to know?
She wants to know about the creation of the song. What was your impression when you first heard the demo and the creation of the song? If you know when and Milan wrote it and all of that.
Normally how we make is Milan, he write all the songs and all the lyrics, and then we start to work in the studio with the pre-production, and then obviously because my vocal style, because of my voice, we start to decide the direction of the music, and if we need to change something, we add some backing vocals and that kind of thing. But as I told you before, since we developed this kind of a very natural relationship, musical relationship working together, even now in the third album, there is some songs that I wrote that it's never happens before in Intelligent Music, because all these previous albums were wrote by Milen, Dr. Milen Bravesky, but now in this new album we have 2 songs that I wrote. It's a kind of a forward between he present the idea and then we work together and we decide how it's. But as I told you at the beginning, Intention, it was pretty clear from the beginning that it has the potential to be a single.
And as okay, and when I hear Intention, it's like and like Bon Jovi and the 80s band, and I big fan of 80s music. Each musician inspired you to get into music?
Well, I have a lot of different influences. I was born and I grew up in a family of musicians. My father, he was a singer. My mother, she used to play the guitar and she was a singer as well. My brother, he's a drummer. My grandfather, he was a saxophonist. So I grew up listening a lot of different music styles, a lot of different bands that you can't imagine that I was listening every day since I was a kid. So obviously when I turned like 14 years old, I got more preference to the rock side music, and that was because of my father. So I will say that a lot of bands from the 70s, especially British rock, and bands from the 80s, more American rock, or let's say melodic oriented, were probably my biggest influences. So yeah, Bon Jovi is actually one of this. So it's pretty normal that the people can relate my music with, and the way I sing with Bon Jovi, but also with Bryan Adams, and also many other kind of a different, more melodic singers.
I like the 80s music, and this song, it's like how I love this. It's what a type of music I love, and I love Bon Jovi, Queen, and pop like George Michael, Culture Club.
Yeah. Same for me. I grew up listening rock music, and especially those kind of bands and singers. So yeah, for me, it's we have that kind of vibe. It's a little bit different because probably intelligent music, the music we make is more oriented to a little bit more progressive, like Toto, for example, or like Kansas, that kind of things. But anyway, he has a lot of different influences that you can. The good thing of the music is too personal. So every person, they can find their own, way to listen it. So that's for me, it's incredible. I mean, I think actually you are the first person who say that it sounds a little like Bon Jovi, that kind of things, because we never thought about it, but probably it is, because it's
what do my parents hear me. I hear it is music when I was young, and I grew up
when you were young.
Sound of 80s.
Now, you did a promotion all over Europe, Greece, England, Netherlands, even here in Israel. What do you think about this experience, meeting with all the other country, with other participants, and how it went, all these trips around Europe?
Well, it was great because even when we were playing around Bulgaria and many other countries the last few years doing our music, we never had the chance to obviously to get more in contact with the Eurovision fans, because the Eurovision fans are a totally different world than the normal music fans, and it was great, because we never thought that we will have such a great reaction from the people for the song. At the beginning, most of the people say, when we released the video and everything, most of the people say, I don't like it. It's not the kind of music that I like, because we know that intelligent music is not the kind of a band or the kind of a music that normally fit into Eurovision. But the reaction when we play the song live, and as you say, we play not only in the pre-parties in Tel Aviv and London and Amsterdam, but also we did proper shows in Amsterdam, Paris, Brussels, Greece, and Italy. And the reaction from the audience was like a great, they like it, and they were singing the song, and that was very cool for us, because we never thought that we will be that successful with the Eurovision fans. So now we are more confident in what we can do in the contest.
As we are an Israeli radio station, I need to ask, do you have any particularly memory from Israel, from being here in the Israel Calling?
Yeah, I mean, actually, for me, it was the first time ever in Israel, and it's a very special country for me because sadly I didn't have the chance to visit the city, and if I remember correct, the day before of the show, some of the delegations, they were to Jerusalem, and I would love to go to Jerusalem because it was to visit Jerusalem. It was the biggest dream of my father, rest in peace. He always told me I really want to go to Jerusalem once because he was a very religious person, and he told me I really want to go to Jerusalem. So when we knew that we were going to the pre-party in Tel Aviv, I said, okay, I will go to Jerusalem so I can, fulfill the dream of my father. But suddenly I couldn't do it because we arrived the same day of the show and we left right the day after. But I remember the people. It was very nice. The concert, it was very well organized. We felt very comfortable there. We have a lot of fun playing the song. So hopefully, finger crossed that I will come back to Tel Aviv to visit Tel Aviv properly, and then to go to Jerusalem once.
Great. We would love to welcome you back.
That would be.
And I take you, if you come back, I take you at this party. It's fun.
Oh, cool. Yeah, super.
Now, you are not living in Bulgaria, right?
No. I live in Romania.
Romania. Okay.
Romania.
I ask every participant if they can recommend me a place to visit in their Eurovision country and the singer from them. But if you can recommend me a place to visit and the singer from Bulgaria?
Yeah, of course, because I spent too much time here. And anyway, Romania is like a 1 hour flight. So it's very close, and there's pretty similar countries. So obviously, if you want to come to Bulgaria, the Black Sea is a must, first of all. So you have a very beautiful city in the sea called Varna. Especially in Varna, there is a beach which is wonderful called Golden Sands. Then also, if you like more ancient cities, like old buildings, even Roman buildings, you can go to Plovdiv, which is a very nice city, old city with a Roman theater, a real Roman theater. And also you can go. I mean, Bulgaria is so cool. I remember the first show I played ever in Bulgaria. It was in a very small town called Montana, and I remember to have like a 5,000 fans waiting for me there. So I highly recommend to everybody to come here. The food is great. It's very similar to Romanian anyway. The food is great. The people is nice in the summer, and you go to the Black Sea, Varna, Golden Sands.
Great. And Bulgarian music, do you have any favorite?
Only Intelligent Music, nothing else.
Okay.
And if you judge in Eurovision, what is your 8, 10, and 12 points?
12 points for Sam from UK.
Spaceman.
Yeah, this is a great thing. The song is very cool, and also he's a very nice guy. We had the chance to talk a couple of times, and he's very cool. So for sure he deserves the success. Then I will give 10 points to Mia from Croatia. That is a song that I like very much. I would love to give 8 points to Israel, but I don't know if they're gonna finally make it. I'm not sure about that.
We don't show too, but
that would be a shame.
But thank you.
I will definitely give 8 points to Israel because I met your representative in Tel Aviv as well, and he's a very nice guy.
Okay, what it's mean for you to represent Bulgaria?
It's I think the feeling of to be proud because even when it's not my country, I was not born here. I was not even born in Europe. I was born in Chile, and but for me, it's like the perfect example of what the European Union spirit should be, and what the Eurovision spirit should be. It's no matter where you come from. It's doesn't matter where you were born. You can make your dreams come true. And Eurovision, it should be a place and a moment that everybody can be together for enjoying music, and nothing else than that. No politics, no problems, no pandemic, no war, just to be there all together enjoying the European Union spirit and to have fun making music.
What's your plan after Eurovision, except from the album?
We will make another tour with Intelligent Music in September. So we will play a lot of cities in Bulgaria, and then going through Europe for some shows as well. And for me, I will make some summer festivals with other bands as well. So yeah, I will be busy.
Great. Thank you very much. Good luck in touring.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.